Hey Walker, Coach Gilcrease here. First off, just want to thank you for coming out to camp. Had a good time working with you. Hope you was able to learn some things from us at camp. This is going to be your video analysis. So the first thing I like to look at is make sure we've got a good base, good foundation before we even start our swing. Put ourselves in the best position to hit the ball. Make sure our feet are lined up. We get good bend in our knees. So right here we're in a very good athletic position, and we're ready to start our load. Okay, so that's the next thing I like to look at is make sure we have a good load. So I want to make sure the hands are moving back, and I want to make sure the most important thing is when we take that stride with our stride foot, that our weight is staying back here. We don't want to get out on our front foot like this with our weight. That'll cause us to hit off of our front foot. It means we're not going to be balanced through our swing, so we're going to be inconsistent at contact. So I'm going to play you through to your stride, and when that foot lands, okay, your bat angle's good. I can tell right here that your weight is transferred to the front on your front foot. Okay, you've opened up just a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay with that. Your head's in line. Everything's good here. I'd like to see that weight a little more back on this back side, so when we take that stride, we're not as so much picking it up and moving it forward. We're picking it up and putting it down as our weight's transferring to our back leg. Okay. From here, I want you to look at the path you take to the ball. Okay, so there's two paths that I normally see: A, B, and C. Okay, we want to go from A to C as quick as possible. In order to do that, we avoid going to B. Okay, so we want to take a straight line to that ball, hit down and through it, creating backspin. Alright, so I'm going to play your swing through so you can see where your bat angle is. Here's your bat angle right here. Okay, so the end of that barrel is coming down on that bottom line, so you went to B, which causes you to swing up at the ball, and now you hit on top of that ball, and it has top spin instead of back spin. Okay. One thing I want you to work on at this position when you get to contact. Okay. Let this foot come up. Okay, come up on your toe, let it rotate. You have a good stiff front side, which is good. Okay, and you have an L here, but you're losing your power by not rotating on that back foot. Okay, so this is where all your power is going to come from in your swing, is this L that I just drew right here on your back leg. And in order to maximize that, you have to rotate up on this back foot. You have to pivot on that back foot. Okay, and the contact, I want you to make sure that that left palm is pointing to the ground and that right palm is pointing to the sky. That way when we get to the ball, that bat's flat going through the zone, and we're able to push through the ball and get the most out of it. Okay, so we get to contact and kind of roll over at the end of it. Go ahead and let that back leg, go ahead and let that back foot come on up on its toe. That way we can maximize our power. Okay, so on this one, I'm just going to play it through kind of in a slow motion, and I want you to pick up on some things. So our hands are dipping down right here. See, there's the back foot coming up. Okay, so this is where we want you at contact. Now you can kind of see the L we got forming here. Let's make sure we keep that front leg stiff like we were. Okay, and the only thing I want you to work on really is being consistent with this. Okay, be consistent with your backside here, and be consistent with your bat angle. Okay, so make sure we keep our hands above the ball at all times. But see, now you're in a good position. You get to contact and you push through that ball, and that follow through is a lot better. Let's watch one more. Good position at contact, stiffer front side here, good rotation on your back, pushing through the ball, head on the target, good. Everything looks good there. Okay, Walker, the main thing I want you to work on is making sure we're consistent with what we do each time we swing the bat. Okay, make sure we have a good pivot on that backside and maximize our power with our L on our backside, and just keep that front leg stiff, and let's make sure that barrel stays above the ball at all times. This is Coach Gilcrease again, and this is your video analysis.